Checkmate Retarded Video presents...
I haven't been here in a while. Anyway, checking up on old work, see if there is any work. Might work here again because I can't find anything else. What the fuck? The hell is that doing here? Really? A creepy ice cream truck at a dealership? I've never seen that before. Alright, so I was looking for more work. This is the first video, introduction video to the 5th generation of being a retard. Get onto the damn road first before I start talking. Hurry up! Alright. This is mostly just a test, because this is the first video for the 5th generation of being a retard. So, most of the videos, pretty much all of them for the first at least few hundred, are just going to be bike vlogs in a first-person view, like what I'm doing right now. Hopefully it's recording, mainly just doing a test to see how well the audio sounds, because I got a new helmet. It'll block out the wind, but I'm not sure how loud my voice is going to sound, because it kind of echoes off of the visor. Anyway, yeah. Doing a new series of videos because I want to document every day of my life. Every day that I take this bike out, I want to make vlogs. Even if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm just going to record anyway. You know, just for the hell of it, because I feel like it. Going to go for 6,000 being a retards, folks! Yeah. I wonder how many videos I'm going to make until the day finally comes where I get a better bike. This bike is too slow. I like this bike, but it's just too slow. 50cc is not meant for me. I have the need for speed. I should have at least a 600 minimum. I'm working my way up towards it, and that's what these vlogs are for. Working my way up towards a better bike. And being retarded. Hurry up, damn it! Piece of crap. My nose runs faster! Piece of shit. Hopefully you can see stuff, but then again, this is why this is a test video. Someday I'm going to get better quality video, because this is a hands-free camera I'm using right now. It was only like 36 bucks. You know, I just wanted to test it out to see if it would even fit me right. The video quality isn't really all that great. The audio quality is kind of shitty. It's kind of on par to one of my old cameras I used like 8 or 9 years ago. But hey, what can you expect for 36 bucks? No, yeah. After I use this for a while, I'm going to probably get some pivot head sunglasses, because those sunglasses are like on par with smartphone cameras. Like my iPhone has excellent video quality. The pivot head sunglasses are like almost on par with my iPhone, which is incredible. Right now I'm just using this cheap pair of hands-free video camera or whatever. Currently going over to my old neighborhood to make a stupid video. Yep. The only thing I don't like about the pivot head video camera is I don't think there's any image stabilization. So the video might be a little bit shaky. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. They're like $200. Well, actually I think they're like $160. They're dropping now. I'm guessing there's going to be a new pair coming out soon. We drive people happy. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Give people blowjobs in the back seat? That'd make me happy. Just don't give me HIV, damn it. Keep your disease to yourself. There's Micah Dix. America runs off Duncan and Micah Dix. Ugh. Wonder if this thing is still even recording. There's only 8 gigs of space on this stupid thing. But anyway, I guess if it is recording, assuming I'm not talking to myself, I'm trying to make a damn video. Yeah. So, I guess more specifications about this piece of crap bike that I'm riding. Its top speed is only about 40. Right now I'm doing like maybe 34, 35. I mean, the speedometer says 40. But it's off by like at least 5 or 6 miles an hour, so I'm really going about 35 right now. It's kind of annoying, you know, I can't pass 40 miles an hour on this thing. It's pretty slow. Yeah. You know, I've been using this bike for several years, because, you know, it's all I could afford at the time. I have perfect credit. You know, I could go to a bike dealer and get the bike of my dreams for like maybe $2,000 down as a down payment. Just put $2,000 towards a sexy new Kawasaki Ninja, and I'd be one happy camper. Oh! But sadly, I don't have $2,000 to put down, so fuck it. I gotta eventually save up more money, and then I'll get a new bike. But for the time being, this thing is slow, but it's been reliable. I cannot stress how slow this thing is. But hey, it's gotten me to work, it's gotten me to wherever I need to go, gets me to the store. You know, I've taken like 80-mile road trips on this thing. You know, 40 miles there, 40 miles back. It only cost me like maybe $3.50 for gas. So yeah, this thing is incredible. It gets great gas mileage, better than anything else. You know, I get at least 80 miles, sometimes more. Minimum 80 miles to the gallon. Sometimes more, it depends on how much I'm starting and stopping, and I usually get better gas mileage during the winter times when it's not super hot out, because this thing runs a lot hotter and just uses more gas when it's overheating. But yeah. You move your fat ass! Ah! I hate it when people do that! Do you know, this thing is slow, but when I'm keeping up with this bitch in front of me, you know we're going slow. Because this thing usually can't keep up with traffic, folks. Nope, usually can't keep up with traffic. Okay, we can go faster now. Yeah, I'm pulling the throttle all the way back as far as it'll go right now, and this is about as fast as we can go right now. You know, it's only a 50cc engine displacement. It's really underpowered. I should have gotten a 150cc, but then I have to get my motorcycle endorsement, and then I have to take a weekend class. Fuck that shit. It costs like $200. I don't have $200. But then again, my neighbor has a 1500cc cruiser, and I keep saying fuck you under my breath every time I see him riding on it because I want it so bad. I'm so envious. But yeah, he doesn't have his motorcycle license. He's been riding around without a bike license for years. He just has his driver's license. He even got pulled over when he got into a little fender bender. Someone rammed the side of his bike. Cops showed up. He just gave him his driver's license and they didn't even think of it. This is actually a pretty nice full-face helmet. It only cost me like $50. You know, I got it from some shop, and a lot of the helmets were like 50, even 60% off. This helmet was originally like $110, but I guess they're doing some sale and I got it for like $50. I only had one full-face helmet before this one. It was a glossy black. This one is a matte black. The other one was a glossy black. I really prefer a matte color, especially on a helmet. It just looks a lot better. A glossy color just looks really cheap for some reason. I don't like it. But yeah, which way am I going? Damn it. I never go through this neighborhood, so I never know where anything is. Yeah, anyway. The last helmet I had, you know, both of them were a large. You know, the last one was a large, this one's a large. The last one, holy shit, that one was way too tight. Every time I put that helmet on, it felt like it was gonna rip half my fucking face off. Like, it was such a pain in the ass. It was way too tight. And after like 30 minutes of riding with it, like barely 30 or 40 minutes, I had this splitting, burning headache in the back of my head. I don't know why. You know, I don't know if it was just that particular helmet or what, but maybe it was just too tight and it was squeezing my head, but I didn't notice. But yeah, it was giving me this really nasty headache in the back of my head. I mean, this helmet, so far I've been riding around with this helmet for like the past hour and a half. I haven't felt any of that so far. So yeah, this helmet feels a lot better. It looks a lot better. And they cost the same. The last helmet was like $50, it was around $50. This helmet was $50 as well, but I think it just looks a lot better and it feels a lot better. You know, it's from IV2. I think that's the company that makes this helmet. But yeah, this helmet so far is a lot better. I'm glad I got this helmet. Yeah, I mean, there is no such thing as a full-face helmet that's going to be easy to put on. I mean, it's a full-face helmet. They're all going to be a bit of a struggle to put on. It has to be a tight fit, but not too tight. I mean, the last helmet was so tight. I mean, good God, it felt like it was going to rip my cheeks off. It was almost impossible to get that thing on. And then this one, it's weird because they were both a large, yet this one is a lot easier to put on and take off. You know, it still feels like it's scraping the side of my face a little bit, but that's just how full face helmets are. It has to be snug. There can't really be any space between your face and the helmet, your head and your helmet. Because, you know, if that's the case, if you hit your head on something, you get in a wreck, there's going to be major whiplash. There can't really be any space between your head and the helmet. So it has to be a snug fit. But I guess it just depends on the brand. You know, there's like a large helmet with one type of helmet may be lighter or tighter than a different branded helmet that's also a large. It really depends on the brand. You know, I've heard a lot of people talking about this helmet, and they said that the large helmet with this one is actually a lot bigger than they were expecting. Because there's been people I've talked to that have had a lot of helmets, and they usually get a large, and then they were thinking about getting an extra large, but they've gotten a large on this helmet anyway, and they're like, yeah, I'm glad I got a large on this helmet because it actually fits a lot bigger than they were expecting. And I don't blame them. You know, this helmet fits perfectly. And we are back to my old neighborhood. I guess I'll do this is probably going to be the last clip because I'm pretty sure I've made my point. This is the introduction video to the next series of videos doing vlogs on my bike. As I work my way up to a better bike, I'm just going to be riding this little pipsqueak thing for the time being. Probably for the next few months until I get my shit together and try and find a better bike. But yeah. We're here. I'm going to do that video now. As soon as I get there. The hell am I, you dumb truck? Stupid redneck, Toyota piece of crap. Yeah, it's right over there. And it says no trespassing. I've gone over there. When I used to live over here, I used to go over there all the time. You know, I don't give a shit. This is the helmet. Matte black. Has a vent on the top right here. You can just close it or open it with this little switch. Same thing for the bottom. So that's good. The other helmet I had, there was a glossy black, had way too many vents. There was like, you know, 2 vents here, 2 vents here, a vent here, a vent here. It's just like, why the hell do you need that many vents? You know, I'm not even going to be able to keep track of which vents are open and which are closed. But I typically, even during the winter time, I keep both of these vents open. Yeah. That's my new helmet. I'm definitely keeping it. Be a great starter helmet. Because I don't think this is the best helmet. Obviously, there's way better helmets out there if you want to spend more money. Spend like $150 for a helmet. This helmet only cost me like $50. But it's a great starter helmet. I mean, it feels like it only give me like maybe 50-60% protection if I got in a wreck and hit my head on something, but hey, it'll keep my head from getting cracked if I slam my face on the street. Yeah, still rocking the old little moped. I mean, I've been thinking of getting a 150cc. It's the same exact thing as this, but just a bigger engine, so it could go faster and there's a more kick to it. But then I'd have to get my damn bike license and whatever. But it costs like, what, $100 more? I was thinking of getting a 150 or a this. I don't know, I feel stupid for getting this, because, you know, just get a 150 for $100 more, and I would have been way happier with that. But anyway, I guess that's the end of this video. So, this has been the introduction video for bike vlogs. Make a lot more of these later. Whenever I go out, always gonna make vlogs. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. See you, folks.